Puerto Rico has been really hurt by 10 years of austerity policies, which has resulted in Congress imposing policies that are closing schools, closing hospitals, understaffing the public utilities. That is the moment in which Hurricane Maria hits. Puerto Rico is being a territory of the U.S. since the Spanish-American War in 1898. And the island, over the years, has really been, quite frankly, exploited to the advantage of very large U.S. corporations. A lot of the industry that was attracted to Puerto Rico depended on the ability of corporations operating there to remit profits back to the U.S. free of corporate income taxes. So, as a result, Hewlett-Packard, Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola, all these companies build factories on the island. When Congress finally realized that a lot of tax dollars were being lost out of this effort without consulting the people of Puerto Rico, who were really depending on this model to attract capital because it was the only one offered to them. Congress took away those corporate tax exemptions, and as a result, many of the factories closed and left the island, leaving the government in debt, the banking system in a crisis, and many people unemployed. The way the government tried to solve the immediate lack of capital and the loss of revenue was by going into debt. So they went to the bond market, they issued debt, and then they issued debt to pay the debt, and then they issued debt to pay the debt that was paying the debt. And as a result, you have a pyramid of debt on the part of the government that nobody really knows how much it is. So it's been a colossal failure of a model that depended on industrialization through tax havens, and then when that failed, of borrowing and crediting Puerto Rico in order to maintain a level of benefits. But we feel that it doesn't have to be that way. Puerto Rico needs to have a new development model that looks at the natural resources the island has, look at the ability of its people to build industry that is more sustainable, and we need to help them at this moment to do that, because ultimately we are responsible for it. It's not good enough just to provide relief. If the underlying problems of the economy are not addressed, Puerto Rico is going to be in a depression for decades and decades to come.